सही है ना? Okay. Okay. Good morning, everyone. So today we'll discuss about the confined space permit. Okay. In previous video we discussed about so many types of permits. Okay. So today we'll discuss about the confined space permit. As you already know, there are different kinds of permits like hot work permit, excavation permit, confined space permit, height work permit, electrical work permit, scaffold permits. There are different kinds of scaffolds as well, like hanging scaffolds, mobile tower scaffolds, fixed scaffolds, cantilever scaffold, different kinds of scaffolds as well. Lifting work permit, pole work permit, chemical work permit. In chemical work permit you have to go with MSDS, check MSDS and then handle the chemicals in a proper way. And then the last is special work permit. In special work permit, if we are handling with the radioactive elements, okay, that is like uranium, plutonium, thorium, strontium, radium, that kind of permits which comes under special permits, okay, radiation equipments and all. So today we'll discuss about the confined space permit. In confined space permit, you have to check so many things, okay. So first you have to go with the project, okay, where you are working. Like you are working in ADNOC, Abu Dhabi National Oil and Gas Corporation Company, which is ADNOC, okay. Then permit number, how many numbers you already issued, okay, before you already issued. So today you are issuing the permit number which is 18, okay. Then location, you have to go with the location as well, like underground tanks, tunnels, pipeline repair works, okay. That comes under the location area, okay. Then date, so today's date like 22/3/2026. Time when you issue the permit at 9 o'clock, okay. And nature of job. In nature of job, you have to write over here in the permit system like pipeline repair work, okay, underground tunnels work, tanks work, whatever the confined space work which is going on, you need to mention over here, okay, pipeline repair work. Then what kind of machine you used for the underground works, pipeline repair works, what kind of machine which you are using over there. So you have to mention over here like welding machine work, gas cutting, grinder and some other things as well. Some other machinery if you are using, so you need to mention that as well, okay. For PPE it is very important, first you have to go with the coverall, and if you go for the confined space work, so SCBA is also one of the major thing which you need to use. So coverall, SCBA set. If you are going for welding cutting, so leather gloves. For hot work, for leather gloves, it is very important for hot work. Then goggles, safety boots and other safety equipments and other safety PPE as well, okay. Yes, in confined space permit it is very important, you have to go with the atmospheric testing like the oxygen level. Oxygen level you need to check in confined space, it should be like maybe 19% or maybe 16% as well. You need to check with the detectors, put the detectors inside the tanks, containers and check the oxygen level, okay. Check the CO as well, whether the smoke is present or not. Check CO, check H2S level as well. H2S, if you are working in confined space zone under the tanks for repairing purpose, for like maintenance purpose, so it is very important to put the detectors under the confined space pipelines wherever you are working and check the H2S level as well. If you go in confined space and if you do not put the detectors, you may lose your life. You may lose your life because the presence of H2S. It is very highly dangerous gas. Understood? So check the H2S level as well. Then check LEL level, lower explosive limit, upper explosive, UEL, LEL, both you have to check, okay. And then check the other things as well, other hazards, okay. If any other hazards, electrical hazard, that you need to also check, okay. Once you check all these things, the oxygen level, the purging systems as well, so other things as well, to ensure self-contained breathing apparatus, Okay. Once you go inside the confined space, it is very important always go with BA set. Okay, self-contained breathing apparatus is very important. Okay, then fixed types of detectors, whether the fixed types of detectors is available over there. Okay, other types multi-gas detectors and the other workers as well. So you have to give a personal detector as well. If they are going in the more deeper under the pipelines for repairing or for maintenance purpose, so you have to give the personal detectors as well. Okay, so you need to check if the things are over there, so you have to just go with the correct tick. Okay, then again you have to check the ventilation system over there for the workers. So industrial grade axial blade blowers, fans with flexible during to exhaust hazardous fumes. Okay, so blowers and fans which is available for the ventilation system. Okay, and you have to go with the ducting as well. You have to give some kind of support which is related to the hazardous fumes and fresh supply air into the pipeline. So you have to think about the fresh supply air in the pipeline because the workers are working over there, and there should be an exhaust system. If suppose you are working with the gas cuttings and all, so smoke is over there due to gas cutting, due to welding, grinding and all. Because of that work, welding cutting work if you are doing, so there may be the presence of hazardous fumes because of that work. So what you have to do, you have to put the exhaust as well. Okay, so the smoke and all it will go out due to from that exhaust. So you need to check that as well. Okay, and then you have to check it and then correct it in your permit system. Okay, escape points, yes, it is also. It is very important, and it is the necessary point wherever you are working in a confined zone or in a tanks, containers. Your escape point should be in a clear. Always, your escape point should be clear at all times. Maybe in an emergency, if while working there is an emergency. So what you will do? You have to move out as soon as possible. So your escape points should be cleared at all times while workers are working in a confined zone. In a tanks, in a containers, workers are working. If there is an emergency, you have to immediately quickly you have to move out. Okay, no need to waste the time over there. If you are wasting your time inside the containers, tanks, you may lose your life. Don't waste your time inside the confined zone or containers. If you are wasting your time in an emergency, it means that you are simply putting yourself in danger. If you are wasting your time in the containers, tanks and all, there is an emergency, maybe fire, maybe other types of toxic gases. If you are wasting your time, it means that you are simply putting yourself in danger. So don't waste time, immediately you have to come out. So your escape points, it should be cleared at all times. So you need to check that as well. Okay, no need to put any machineries, any other equipments near to the exit door, near to the escape points. Your escape point should be clear. Okay, area clear and barricaded. Yes, barricade that area. There should be a fire watcher. There should be the supervisor as well. Okay, with the BA monitor board, you need to monitor the BA board. Okay, how many people goes inside? Firefighting team. Firefighting team is also readily available to for the like ready for the emergency response. Your EIT team, emergency response team, should be in a proper way. They should be in a hose, okay, with the hose or with the other things as well, to move inside and then carry the casualty in an emergency. Okay, rescue plan is in place. Rescue plan is also ready, and if you are going for rescue purpose, so you have to go with the tripod as well. Tripod, winching system for rescue purpose, that is also available in a confined space. So if you are receiving with the permit, if you are going with the confined space permit, it is very important you have to check all these things. Once you check all these things, there should be all the things in place, correct it, and then you have to issue the permit. So name and sign is also very important, like the supervisor who is on duty over there. So write the name, like the supervisor is Imran over there, and the people are working, maybe 4 to 5 workers inside, so you have to write the name on top of the BA set as well. what amount of air is available inside the BA cylinder. You need to mention that as well. Then safety officer, maybe safety officer Satyam, and then the project in charge name. Okay, project in charge, maybe ma'am and all other peoples. And what time you complete with the permit, so that you need to also mention. Okay, so these are the things which is very important as per the confined space permit. You need to check the oxygen level, check CO as well, smoke level. CO means what? It's smoke. Okay, then check the H2S level as well, LEL, lower explosive limit, whatever the air mixture. Okay, UEL, upper explosive limits, and other things as well. So you need to ensure all these things. Then you have to sign it over there, your signature, supervisor signature, okay, project manager signature, okay. All the things you need to ensure and then issue the permit. Once the work done, finish your work, then take the permit, maybe the permit which you issued for 8 hours, for 2 hours, for 5 hours. Okay, once done with the work, then you can close that permit. Understood everyone?